Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be lowering my Taycan 4S Cross Turismo. So the way that we're going to be lowering this car is not by installing lowering springs or installing coilovers, which you might normally associate with lowering a car. What we're actually going to do is install these, and what they are is lowering links. In fact, it's not even that. This is a bit of 6mm threaded bar and some metal ball joints that I got from Amazon. In fact, it's only cost me about £25 to buy enough of these components to lower the car. All they are is a 10mm ball joint and a 6mm bit of stainless thread, and they've been sized. I'm not going to take credit for this. There is a post on the Taycan forum. I will put a link in the description and probably up here linking to that thread, and there's a guy there that has given the relevant lengths of these to make this work. So I'm going to tackle the easy ones first. Now on the front, it's possible to do these without even jacking up the car. Well, technically I suppose you are jacking up the car, because this car has got air suspension as standard. So if we pop into the menu here, go to chassis level, and it's already set to low as that will go. If I go to lift, what it will do is it will lift the car. So there you are. As you can see, the car is much higher, and if we look in here, hopefully you'll be able to see that. So it's this piece here that we are going to pop off and fit the different length ones in, so we can do that without even having to jack up the car. So before I go ahead and stick my arm in there, I have powered the car off, just because I don't want this adjusting its height whilst I've got my arm in there. And that's as quick and easy as it is to get that off, and that, as you can see, is just a plastic connection, which is similar to this, and this is a slightly longer length, so you go slightly longer on the front and slightly shorter on the rear to make the change here. So I'm going to pop this on. And there we go, one corner done, as easy as that. So I'm going to do this on the opposite side. I won't bother filming it because, well, you don't need to see that. One thing to mention, what these metal ones do have is a little retaining pin, just to make sure it doesn't come out. They're fairly secure in there anyway. They're probably not needed, but as I've got them, I'll stick them in there. Only takes a second. Okay, let's go to the other side. Now on the rear, the link is just under here, so you can just about see it in there. It's a little bit more tricky to get to. I reckon it is possible to do it with the car on the ground, but as I've got a jack here, it'll make life a lot easier. So to jack up the car, I've got a little puck which has been cut down so it fits into, there's a little slot here which is the jacking point, and you will need the locking wheel nut key, and that is located in the front, which is here, and then it's a compartment on this side here, which is where you'll be able to find that. So now that we've got the wheel off and the car jacked up, it's worth putting an actual stand under the car just to be extra safe in case the worst happens, in case the jack fails. You don't want to be under the car, especially this car, 2.2 tons. So just got to find somewhere to stick that. So these ones are slightly different from the front. They are 90 degrees out from one another. You can see there, slightly different. So here we are, new one's going back on. Easy as that. So that's the third corner done, last one to go. So there we are, All four corners have been done. I've obviously not been in there and switched the car on yet, so it's not self-leveled. I'm going to just put it on low and see how low it goes, I suppose. So there we go, comparing this to how it was before we started, this is definitely lower. It's probably around about 25mm lower. What I didn't bother doing is measuring a before and after. Someone's already done all of that work. Like I say, there's a link in the description to the guy that has done all the work, all the calculations, the lengths, everything. Obviously, if you're looking to do this, go there, all the information's there for you. And as you've seen, it doesn't take long to do this, and it doesn't cost much. There is absolutely no need, in my opinion anyway, to buy these links that are 250 quid, because it's essentially exactly what I've done there. If I were to do this better, I'd get a left and right hand thread so you could adjust it on the car and make it 100% accurate. Obviously, when they're both right hand threads, you can only do a full rotation, and the lengths are as near as damn it, but they're not 100%. When you compare them to the ones that cost a couple of £100, they're exactly the same. There's no left and right hand thread, they're both right-handed thread, and you're left to your own devices of how to adjust them. Absolutely, in my opinion, no point in buying them. Obviously, if you're watching this video and you've got a Taycan and you want to do this, you're doing so at your own risk. As with any time you modify a car, I can't say anything about warranties, guarantees, anything like that. It's all at your own risk. And I can't, of course, give an excuse to your wife or girlfriend as to why you've got to lower and modify your 120 grand Taycan, which you said was perfect and you wanted it, and it was the best thing since sliced bread. There you go. That is it for this video. Hope you've liked this, albeit fairly short video. I hope it has been useful for you. If you are strapped for cash and you can't afford to lower your £120,000 car, then this is obviously the perfect video for you. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already done so. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.